What's up, guys? I want to make a video, so I'll review these Rocky Talkies that I got. Keep this one pretty quick. I got these as Christmas presents for my family members. Got my brother, my wife, my sister, my brother's girlfriend. Got everybody one because we have a piece of property about an hour and a half away and there's no cell service. And so I wanted to get some two-way radios, and I've had some in the past that were, I have had a Baofeng, and I've had other two-way radios, and in general, they're pretty shitty. Baofengs are cool. They can do a lot of stuff. I'm not a big radio junkie dude. I just wanted some two-ways that were gonna work. I know Rocky Talkie makes a GMRS one, and they're pretty expensive. I think these are like about 120 bucks. On sale, I think you can for like 100. This hand mic is about 50. I really like this too. It comes with this little Mammoth carabiner that fits through the casing here, and this retention strap, which is pretty cool for like climbers or if you're snowmobiling or whatever. I think that's pretty useful. I think one of the benefits of this is just this nice rubberized outer shell that kind of makes it somewhat impact resistant. They're pretty and weatherized. I'm pretty impressed with just the build quality. All of these little socket protectors seal really well. There's one here for the mic, and then there's one here for the power, which is USB-C. You cannot detach the microphone, or sorry, the antenna, as far as I know. Turn on, you just hold the orange button. It'll show you the amount of battery left and the channel you're on, if it's silent or not. You hold the top down to unlock it. The lock will disappear, and then from there you can change your channel. And then if you hold, while it's unlocked, if you hold the minus button, it will give you your sub channels. And let's see, let me do that again. Sorry, sub channels right there. And then you can switch your sub channels and just stay on channel 4. And you hold it back down to lock again. Yeah, the hand mic, really nice. This is pretty much weatherized, or I think this is waterproof, honestly, because I've dunked this and it works perfectly fine. I'm impressed with the battery life, even in relatively cold conditions. Gone snowmobiling and, you know, really cold, you know, 3 degree weather up in Wyoming. I would say the range is as good as it's going to get for a two-way radio with the size antenna. If it's line of sight, we've gone really far. Like, I think we tested out to a couple miles, just driving. When we're on like a big hill and we can see the vehicle up ahead of us that we're trying to talk to. It's worked pretty well. Did I use them on road trips? I would say reliably in open terrain, probably like 1.5 miles. I have not seen much better than that from these. Granted, that's just my experience. I've seen some tests done where they've done better, where they've climbed up on a hill and spoken, you know, out into a valley and got a couple miles away with like somewhat decent clarity. You could still hear a lot of the degradation of the voice coming through. But my buddy lives about 2 blocks away, big blocks away, on the other side of like a Western Governors University building on a busy street. There's like a bunch of trees and houses, everything between us. And this sounds fine for us. So that's pretty cool. I would say that's like, you know, maybe as a crow flies, like a little over 1/2 mile. And that's pretty decent, I think, you know, inside of a city. I'm sure some other radio guys will be like, you know, that's not good at all, but I've just found that these are really reliable. They charge fast with the USB-C. They're really rugged, and I've used them for everything, and I just think that they look pretty cool too. So hope you guys like the video, and that's it. Thanks, bye.